Hi everybody! Hope you like that. I found that 10 minutes before I went on the stream, and I thought I have to play that song. So, yeah. Hey guys, it's me, Daniel, again. And several of you are wanting to know what that song was called. It's just called Reactor. I'll send the link to Callie actually so she can post it inside the chat.
Oh, I will.
Oh yeah. I had a song lined up, but that just happened to play on YouTube's autoplay, and I thought, yeah, that's the one. So, yeah, it's Monday, so we're going to be streaming some more Blockout. I will admit, I cheated a little bit while it was off. I went through and I added a whole load of ceilings everywhere because I realised that I wasn't doing ceilings. So as you can see, the area that we finished off just before we went off has all been ceilinged, and a whole load of annotations have been put in. Annotating might not be that interesting on the stream, but actually building the levels probably is. So yeah, I decided to just do that offline, but we're going to crack on with level building today. So I hope you guys are doing alright this Monday. I know I am. It's been an absolutely glorious day outside. Not a cloud in the sky, just been chilling out. Well, not chilling out, but you know, keeping things heated. So yeah, let's crack on with things. So yeah, we will start building a new section of the station today. Same deck, just a different part of the level. So let's get on with it.
Get on with it.
Yep. But first, there we go. Yeah. So, hope you guys have been doing great. Just going to chill out and do some Blockout. So we're heading towards the area that was giving me problems on the last stream, which was this floor that was paper thin. We can't have that, so I decided to go out and build the rest of the level before going to that bit. So yeah, let's crack on with things. So yeah, I already built the ramp.
Also, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. We'll do our best to answer.
Yeah, we will. And I don't care if you guys don't like the Spyro soundtrack, I do. So that's getting played.
That's all that matters, as long as you do.
So yeah, we're just gonna carry on with this, getting things gradually blocked out, working towards the big, well, not big, but kind of one of a focus points in this area. You can get to a lot of places from it. So
Question from GGG. Do all buttons, puzzles, keypads have the same footprint?
what do you mean by footprint?
That's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm. So 2, 4, 6, 8 that way.
Another question is, does Daniel mostly work on the maps during streams or also off stream?
Off, as well as on. It's I can't do this exclusively on a stream. I would get nowhere. Well, not nowhere, but you know what I mean. I would get very little done. So
September would not be the goal if we only did this on stream.
Oh no, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. So yeah.
GTG clarified the question about the buttons, puzzle, keypads having the same footprint. He says, can you swap them out without adjusting the positions?
If I'm thinking correctly as to what you mean by that, yes, they should be the same. Should be the same. We don't intend on making anything physically bigger at the moment. So yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Also, they said you don't need to apologize for adding roofs.
I will. Yeah. Okay. I take it back. I take my apology back. You can just live without it. Oh yeah, and drink of choice today is Strongbow Dark Fruit. Very nice. Because it's very humid and I can't have my fan on because it would affect the stream and my voice, so I will just have to resort to the next best thing, and that's intaking the cold ones.
And I'm back on my bad life decisions of drinking a giant Nas.
Oh yeah. Ah, yes, this matches up perfectly. So this is good. I forgot. I built this, and we have a grating down. It goes straight down into this corridor, right at the base of this ramp, which is where I set it up. So we're definitely on the right track. So that's good to know. Oh God! I nearly knocked over my drink. That was... Oh.
Daniel, you're drunk already.
Spectacular! I knocked some of it over. Mondays. Bah.
Question, do you have to toggle the ceilings on and off to see the layout from above?
I tend to build them last, but the areas that I have built are all fully annotated now. I don't need to go back in there and look for anything, so they're pretty much finished. But yeah, they remain last. Like I built the reactor level in the same way. I did all the ceilings last, but I did that all in one go, so I could post a picture in the Discord chat to show you what the level looks like from a top-down view. It looks really cool. Looks very cool indeed. That's 600.
I don't know if you've seen anything from us, like pictures or the stream, but in chat, the third player has been doing some level editor stuff and kind of been following your footsteps and having the game up in a little window like you do.
Yeah, I find that it helps. Not only obviously for me because I have to have the game open, but I just felt as if it helped, you know, show off which part of the station I am actually working on. So, yep, very useful thing to do. Okay, that'll be 1,000 2416. Yeah. And that's just a 200 wall there. That looks okay.
People are asking if you're actually playing it on that second window, and you are, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's the enhanced edition, running side by side. It's just on another monitor. Yeah, that's looking like a really good fit, actually. Yeah. Turn that upside down so I can see that I haven't made the mistake when I come back to review that later. I used planes in the middle of the 200 by 200 space to represent grates. I found it to be a really great way of noting those down.
Third player's asking, do you guys know if there is a debug mode or a hidden cheat menu in System Shock?
That is a question for our other guy. When I worked on the enhanced edition, I was only a tester. There probably is somewhere. There usually is a debug mode hidden somewhere. But unfortunately I don't have an answer to that question right offhand.
We can probably find out that later.
Mm-hmm.
GTG's asking how many monitors we have. I'm on my laptop, so 1. And when I use the desktop, it's also 1, but I hook up the laptop with it, so it makes it 2.
I cannot go back to 1 monitor. Once you have used 2, especially in a work environment, you can never ever go back to 1. It is, you find out how limited and restricted you are with just 1 monitor.
Yeah, I feel so spoiled because I've been doing the whole dual monitor thing for like probably 8 years now.
Yeah.
And like, whenever I use my laptop, I get sad because I'm like, man, if only this laptop had 2 monitors. I can hook up a second monitor, which is what I do when I use the desktop. I use the laptop as a second monitor.
Yeah. It was the same for me at university. It was where I found out, oh, you can hook 2 monitors up. This is going back a few years. But yeah, they had 2 monitors for everything, and you just had to have 5 minutes with it, and you're like, yeah, can never ever go back to 1.
I don't understand anyone who doesn't want to.
There's no really excuse for it these days. Most graphics cards do support 2. They have to. So, yep.
I'm thinking about getting an actual second monitor for the desktop, so I don't have to use my smaller laptop screen. But I'm also thinking about, for when I start streaming, instead of using the second monitor for chat, I might just plug it into the TV, and so chat's big enough for me to read. Because I have a hard time reading the chat because it's so small.
That doesn't lead in. Sorry.
I should post that music link on Discord because some people missed it. So I'm going to post that to the mixed media channel.
Yeah. I do want to try and find at least one decent remix of a track every time I stream, a different one. Though if I have to reuse that one, I will do, because it's just so darn cool. But yeah, if you guys know any good System Shock remixes, like, and I mean really good, feel free to let us know, because I love those. I love those remixes. That is only 24600. 2, 4, 2.
Wolfenbach's asking, have you checked OC Remix?
Yeah, yes, but not for System Shock stuff. I really should do, actually. That's a good point, yeah. Is that a floor? Yeah, that's a floor. Okay, that will have to stay. Again, that's another issue of a paper-thin floor almost screwing something up. But we can actually live with that, so that's not a problem. We'll just shrink it down by a little bit. Fill in the space so it's a bit more friendly for the mappers. Yeah, for the artists, I mean. Yeah, that'll be fine. No one will care that that is 100 units short.
Someone's asking, do modern games also use a grid system like this?
Depends on the game. If you want to build things out, I mean, I guess a good example would be if you've ever seen the development videos for Overwatch, the game, I think, literally looked like this. They hadn't textured anything out. They had running and they had the character animations in there, but if I remember rightly, the game looked grey boxy like this. I could be wrong, but as for a grid, that's really just down to the fact that System Shock is a kind of grid-based game. Like everything is a specific size. It is usually always a multiple of 2. You'll never find a 100 unit sized piece of wall in the original game. Two, 4, okay. I hate it when my alt button doesn't work. Come on. There we go.
Hello.
Oh! Hello!
Oh!
Oh, we got a Steve-O!
Hello.
That means we can bug you and have a more robust Q&A.
Uh-oh. What have I done?
Don't.
Chat says hi.
Hello. Ooh, nice shirt, Daniel.
Yeah, another Huddersfield Town shirt, a retro one from 1995.
Nice.
You're such a hipster.
Yeah. They just redid a whole load of shirts. They just had them on sale, and I was like, yeah, gonna pick me up some retro goodness.
So is it a reprint? Is it a remaster of a shirt?
Yes, you could say that. And I keep accidentally elbowing my drink. It's gonna go flying off the table if I don't stop. Yep, it is a remaster actually. Actually, it's a really good one. They have little details in the stripes that you can't see. You won't be able to see it on camera, but they've got the club crest in there. It's really, really detailed. They went to a lot of effort. So I give them full props for it.
Well, we were at a swap meet about a month ago, maybe. I found this old, like, Mexico's national team jersey, and I got that for roll. So I'll have to take a picture and show you.
Nice.
I think he already had one, but I liked this one and it looked different. This one, he said, is from the 90s. You always find interesting stuff at swap meets.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about swap meets? Is you don't ever really swap anything except for things for cash. Like, you don't see people going, I will give you this silver
let's try
tea kettle.
Alright, I'm gonna go to a swap meet and see if anyone will accept my goods for their goods. They'll probably just kick me out though. Makes me think of the episode of The Office where Dwight starts with a what is the thing to protect your thumb while sewing?
Thimble.
A thimble?
Thimble, yeah, a thimble. He trades for a thimble and gets all these crazy stuff and then ends up with fake beans, magical beans.
Is this the hang on? Is this the British office or the American office? I assume the
The
American.
American one, because the British one hardly lasted.
No, it didn't.
I just found that out yesterday that there were only, what, 10 episodes or 12?
2 series. Normally in Britain, a series has, we don't call them seasons, we call them series. They usually last for about 6 episodes each, so yeah, 12. People.
I think shows here, like, there's no uniform amount of episodes in one season.
Well, in America, you can have 80 episodes per season that go on for an hour. I don't know how you guys consume so much television.
No, so a season for a show could be like 6 episodes, 8 episodes, 12 episodes, 20 episodes, 26 episodes. It's not all the same.
Mm.
Everything's different.
Yeah, like,
But it feels that way.
There's like 20 episodes in season 2 of Gravity Falls, right? Or something crazy.
Something like that. Cartoons are another story entirely.
Yeah, Daniel.
Just too many variables. And with anime, that's a whole nother story because it can be 12 to 13 episodes per season, and if they get signed up for a second season immediately, that's 25 to 27 episodes.
You heard it here.
Did you know, Carly, that they're releasing the entirety of Gravity Falls on Blu-ray?
Oh.
Are you a fan?
Yeah, I really like it. I've been rewatching it on Hulu recently.
Is it all
I
on there?
rewatched. Yeah, it's all on. Well, yeah, it's all on there.
Oh.
I mean, it's it's on Hulu though. I just use my mom's account. So if people don't want to pay for Hulu and they just want to actually own it, that's really cool.
Are you a Hulu pirate?
Use my mom's account. I can't help it.
Ooh.
I use my mom's account for everything for video streaming. I really like Over the Garden Wall, but that's a mini series.
Oh yeah, I love that too.
That one's my favorite. I could rewatch that forever.
Now is that on Blu-ray?
I don't know. I don't buy Blu-ray stuff or like anything. I don't like buying media like that anymore because I don't have the space.
Yeah.
I have very limited space and I already have too many things.
It's true. I have the same problem.
Digital.
I know, but that takes the fun out of collecting, especially retro games.
It's just like you have to say, how many different kinds of things can I collect? How much space do I have? Though I feel like Over the Garden Wall I would want to own because I could watch that one over and over again and not get sick of it.
Well, I'm gonna look it up because I want it now.
Yeah, that's something I would want because, let's say like the internet's down, I won't be able to stream it. I could just download it to my computer, but then like it's wasting space.
There's
But
an art
then
book.
there's... Oh.
The Art of Over the Garden Wall. There's a
I really like the
DVD,
soundtrack to the Over the Garden Wall. The soundtrack's really good.
a Blu-ray, but it's non-USA region
Oh.
only. That's
Man,
just-
this would be such a good art book to have. I want to buy the comics from this too. I never ended up doing that.
Is it only for us filthy Europeans?
Carly, I'm gonna totally switch subjects.
Yeah.
We watched Heavenly Creatures the other night.
Oh, you did? What did you think?
Yeah, You know, I was enchanted. That's a word that I would use to describe it. I love the scenes where they were playing with like the plasticina.
Oh yeah.
I love the
That's
scene
really,
on the
really
beach.
cool looking.
Yeah, that very, very inventive, very creative. I could totally see where the Peter Jackson element came into it, and the fact that the whole thing was filmed in New Zealand too was like,
Yeah.
it was a beautiful movie. I don't want to get into spoilers too much, but
Oh my god.
yeah, uh,
It's a
Gotta
really
be
good
considerate.
movie. It's very visually nice to look at. It I guess I forget to warn that it is a little inappropriate, I guess.
it gets really dark.
Yeah. That's why
But
I realized when I was hyping it up, then I was like, oh wait, but it is a dark movie.
yeah. So, anyways, that gave me an idea. I think that we should have a movie club where either
That'd
on
be
my
cool.
stream or Daniel's stream we can talk about movies, and we can pick one that maybe one of us hasn't seen, and then we can
Yeah.
watch it that week, and then anyone else in the stream or in the chat that wants to watch it and discuss it, um, it might be kind of fun.
For
That would be
me,
fun.
for me, that would be every movie because I'm terrible with movies. Although I did see Deadpool recently. Not
the new
not
one?
no. I was gonna say I've seen the first one now. I haven't seen the second one.
Uh,
It just goes to show how behind the times I can be with movies.
I haven't seen the new one yet either. But
This is
Daniel,
my stall.
what did you think of the first movie?
I really, 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 really liked it. Is that bad? Am I not supposed to like it?
I liked it.
There's a question in chat, and before it disappears, I want to ask you, Steve.
Okay.
And it says, "What did you mean when you said System Shock 2 was broken on Linux?"
Oh, Daniel, you might actually be better suited to answer that. Bugging me every day about it.
Well, yeah. So the porting tech we used for that build has not, unfortunately, kept up with the times. Ubuntu and Linux advances so fast. We had somebody take a look at it, and they were saying this thing is broken because of just the way Linux does things now. So we need to go back and talk to the people who ported it, and hopefully they can do something about it. But yeah, that's the state of it at the moment.
This is what I want. In case I didn't make that clear already. I want to get the source code of this game and do a proper source port. I think I mentioned that on my last stream, but that's my goal right now, is to figure that out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the case. Source code we don't have.
So in our Discord channel, is there another question?
No.
In our Discord channel, in the general channel, somebody posted a YouTube video from Yang
Oh, that
Ye.
older one.
Yeah, well, so that's not. It is older. It is from. Oh.
It's a couple
no.
months ago, right?
Actually, no. This one was posted 4 hours ago. There was another one that was posted a couple months back that I didn't watch because it was like very much about the hiatus and, you know, basically going, oh, the project's dead, and, you know, it's just another Kickstarter, blah blah blah. So I didn't even watch it because I knew it wasn't true. But this new one came out, and it's covering the latest updates that we've done on Kickstarter.
Oh.
And it's very good, actually. He goes through all of our updates. He shows the progress that we've been making publicly on Kickstarter. But the interesting thing is there's nothing from the live streams we're doing, the stuff that we're sharing on Discord, and even without all that stuff, it's very positive. It's, you know, I think that they're making a point that we've listened to the community and we're doing what we can to, you know, go back to our original goal and our original promise and everything like that. And yeah, it's actually a great video. So if you guys haven't seen it,
reach out to him too and talk to him directly, and show him some of that stuff. Would be interesting for him to take a look at.
yeah, that is a good idea.
Go for it.
I was going to change the topic back to movies real fast.
Okay, let's do that.
No, I that's why I was trying to wait patiently. I was like, oh gosh. Someone, chat is interested in like a movie club idea, and I could make a corresponding Discord channel for it. Because someone also brought up the movie Virgin Suicides, which is another movie I really like.
That's one heck of a name.
recommend.
That's one heck of a name.
Yeah. But it's a good movie. I really like it. Good soundtrack.
I'm going to have to label these because I could easily get lost and start modeling the wrong area. And that would be hilarious for everybody else, but not for me. Yeah, this is beginning to feel alright. Real quick thing, Steve. Did you get the thing Larry wanted sorted out?
Hold on one sec. That would be the
Images?
branded key art template.
Yes.
Is that template on Google Drive?
Oh,
I think it is.
maybe. It should be.
I meant to restart so I can check that out. But yeah, that's on my list of things. I'm going to do that
Okay.
right now, actually.
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask.
Carly, one movie that I would like to put up for consideration. I guess we could probably have a vote or something, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Mulholland Drive yet, but I just got
Mulholland
that.
Drive?
Mulholland
Oh yeah,
Drive.
that's the other one you brought up.
I've actually got a Google list, like a Google Doc list of all the movies that I haven't seen that I currently want to see.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I have a Trello
Just-
board that's very similar.
That's what you have to do in order to keep track of anything these days, is just start a cloud-based solution.
That you
Yeah,
can,
but I have
that you can sync to your phone.
Keep thing.
Yeah.
What's this world coming to?
I just sent you on Discord a link to 2 different movies, their IMDb pages.
That's a good way to do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna post this. Maybe it'll all fit in Twitch. I don't know.
I'm gonna create a Discord channel in the general areas for a movie club, and right now I'm gonna make it so only we can post in there, but people can react and vote.
Okay. Well, I just posted it in Twitch, and it's just this big
Oh.
mess.
Wow.
So I apologize ahead of time for that.
What have you done? I want to see this now.
I've ruined it. I've destroyed the chat.
Oh, you haven't seen Gone Girl?
No.
That's a pretty good one. I rewatched it recently.
Is that?
And you
It's
can
got
check
Ben
Heavenly
Affleck,
Creatures
right?
off now. Oh yeah, Ben Affleck. Oh, I want to see Mother as well.
Oh man, I watched a review on that. It looks super disturbing.
Yeah, I've seen a review on it too, and it made me. I just really want to see it.
Well, the fun thing about Gamma Quadrant is that the door to it is broken, so I don't have to model anything. Block out, I mean.
Check that off the list. So I'm going to be starting some ZBrush work here in a minute.
Oh yeah, cool.
I don't think there's any way for me to share that, but that's okay.
No there isn't.
Yeah, I'm just going to work in tandem.
Without hijacking my stream.
That would be cool if there was a way for us to easily do that, to show both. But that would be so difficult. Because it would just be so much delay.
I'm looking at plush foxes on Amazon right now.
Oh.
I'm not exactly sure how I got here.
I was going to say, may I ask why?
That's just where I ended up. I started looking at Over the Garden Wall for Blu-ray, and then it was like, here's some other things you might like. I'm like, oh, that's a cute stuffed animal. There's a wide variety of plush foxes on Amazon.
Oh.
Like, any style you can imagine. So I went out to do some yard sales. I think I mentioned this on my stream, but one of the things I didn't mention was the amount of Beanie Babies people were selling this weekend. Oh my goodness. Beanie Babies at the wazoo, and not just the regular ones, but like the McDonald's ones. Remember those?
Oh.
The teeny beanies?
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's come back.
Oh boy. Yeah. What a trip
My little
that
kid
was.
won't stop meowing.
Now, this is gonna drive me freaking nuts.
Which way should I go, alpha or beta? Well, I should.
I'm trying to keep control of my cat, but he's going crazy.
Stream vote?
Let me see first. Hang on. Delta.
Oh my god, there's even more plush foxes than I thought.
Huh.
Oh my god, there's like ultra premium plush foxes.
Link them. That's
Oh
give
my
these foxes
God.
a look. I will
This
rate
one-
each fox you show me.
There's too many. This one, it's $107, but dang.
What?
Yeah, hold on.
Show me.
Chat, check this out.
Oh wow, that's very realistic too.
It's a nice one.
I don't know
right?
what I was expecting.
I know.
Oh,
mean-
a plush squirrel.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that one. Is it the Hansa?
That is kind of realistic.
Yeah.
These are premium. Look at these things. See, like, when I was a kid, this is the kind of stuff that I imagined that, like, all English children got. Like, really nice toys.
Yes,
And we got, like, the crap.
we all get plush foxes and models of the Queen.
And they come to
Oh,
life when you're
required.
Yes,
actually
they
moving
do.
around.
They do. For all the good little boys and girls, they come to life and they, I don't know, steal your underpants. I don't know.
That's weird.
That turned dark.
I
Like,
really like these
fucking
plush
underpants
squirrels.
gnomes.
Like, this one's got a nut.
It's okay. I'm in a stream right now, so they probably all just heard me say that.
I hear you.
Oh, Alex just came in. She's like, "I'm sorry, I'm not working. Get back to work."
Get to work.
Oh, she just got level 35. Everybody, think she deserves a
Aw.
raise?
level
Yeah.
level 35 of what?
I'm
In
not even
life?
gonna say.
In life?
Pokemon Go.
Mm-mm.
No.
I think she's way
Wow.
higher level than that.
Wow.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Sorry, this is getting goofy.
He is British. Oh, yeah. So this
It-
is what happens.
Are you guys gonna check out the remastered WoW when it comes soon?
What?
It comes soon.
You mean Warcraft?
The remastering?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Just Warcraft, though.
Ah.
No, vanilla WoW.
Oh, you're right. Vanilla WoW.
It's like in 2 months, I think, or less.
Whoa,
1 month, maybe.
hang on. The MMO game?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea they were remastering that.
Yeah.
I don't have a World of Warcraft account, so.
Well, it would be a whole different thing. Is the thing.
Be like
it-
the
it's-
original when it came out. right?
Yeah, and it's only vanilla. Like, you have to buy the game again.
Mm.
That's the only thing I'm like, I know they put a lot of work into remastering it, but man, did I spend a lot of money already.
You know, I just might have to buy multiple plush foxes.
Oh god, someone said Mark Curran's name in chat and I freaked out for a half second.
Oh, didn't he work at Red, was he at Red 5 or?
Yeah, I worked with him at Red 5 and my experiences with Mark Curran were very interesting. But I never expect to see his name. I always forget that he was a Blizzard guy. Like, he was there so long ago, it's almost like he wasn't there in a way, like, just because it's been so long.
So yeah, Alex and her brother have been trying to get me to play. They're over my house right now, playing WoW together, and they're trying to get me to play, and I'm like, no, will not, cannot do that.
You have a job, like you have things to do. You can't invest that much time in World of Warcraft. Sorry.
No, I cannot. Oh, thanks, Dan. Yeah. Tell me like it is.
You got a company to run.
Sorry, boss, but you can't play that game. Let me see. Where is this template? I'm looking for it. Here. Okay, templates. I'm pretty sure I've done this before.
Please.
Branded key art template. Branded key art. We did this. It's right here. What? Please recreate this artwork using the Brandon Key template.
Yeah, I'm frustrated with all of that stuff. Like,
Are we allowed to say what we're going to say?
no, don't say anything specific.
Yeah, Dan.
We can be vague as possible. We're vague blogging. Vague.
I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I just wish they would tell you why things get rejected.
Yes.
Like, more specifically.
Like, I submitted something and it got rejected like 10 times, and I'm like, guys, if you could just tell me what is wrong, I could fix it. You know?
Larry was saying that you might have forgotten to hit the save button and not just the update button. Is that true?
For the branded stuff?
Yeah, like when you upload it, are you then hitting save?
Yeah, it does it automatically.
Okay, because like I've got the branded key art template right here. I'm looking at it and it's saying export it in its provided dimensions. Please do not upres to 4K. And I have it right here and it's available. So you want me to just link this to you? And you want to? I mean, it's the same thing we've been uploading though, right? Like, am I crazy?
I'd love to say more, but I can't.
Link copy to the clipboard. Okay, one sec. You don't have to do this right now, obviously, because you are streaming. But
yeah,
there it is. When you're done with your stream, let's talk about this and see if we can figure this out. Yeah, ready?
Alrighty.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
What have you added to your game collection recently, Steve? Completely changing the subject.
I got Loom.
Oh, right.
Got a big box of Loom.
What about the game?
I got Discworld.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
The box is like in absolutely mint condition. I don't have anything this pristine in my collection. Tin Kelp gets it. Oh wait, isn't it Ask Me About Loom?
Tell me about Loom. Ask me about Loom.
There's a dead pirate in The Secret of Monkey Island, and he's got a pin on that says "Ask Me About Loom."
Oh, it says when I Google it says "Tell me about Loom," so maybe it's a tell.
Oh, Tin Kelp. They win.
Oh no, the pin says "Ask me about Loom."
Oh.
I'm looking it up now, and then it says "Go out and buy Loom today."
And in The Curse of Monkey Island, there's a dead pirate that looks like Manny Calavera on the table of the chicken restaurant. And I think it says "Ask me about Grim Fandango."
Nice.
Yeah. We just tweeted about this, but there is a really great, it's like an hour and 15-minute long documentary by Retro Ahoy, and he just does one on The Secret of Monkey Island, but he covers a lot of adventure games. And if you're a fan, it's so good. It was really fun to watch. But in the box of Discworld, they also threw in Discworld 2.
Oh.
Nice. That's really generous, actually.
Yeah, and I got a. So this wasn't the only thing they did. I also got a copy of Discworld Noir.
Ooh, nice.
And they threw in a copy of Gabriel Knight 3. Like a big box copy, which is cool.
You are just being spoiled now.
I know. I left them glowing feedback, of course.
They're done. How popular is Discworld in the US?
I had never even heard of it until I think we started looking at it for Nightdive's purposes.
It's hard to judge how popular it actually is because I know that my stepfather is really into Discworld, and I know like a lot of people. I don't want to sound ageist. A lot of older people are like, but I only know of it from board games and stuff.
I'm holding a book up to the webcam right now. I have Discworld books next to me. They're amazing.
Yeah, that's
So
like
they must
my
not be
stepdad
very
has them
popular.
too.
Yeah, anything I like isn't usually that popular, but Discworld, yeah.
I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah. In fact, I've got one amazing thing. Where is it? Oh,
But Terry
please let it be.
Pratchett is from England, right?
Yeah. I really want to. I want to show this off now. Hang on.
I don't know if Andre said this by accident, but he wrote Disco World,
Disco World.
and it just made me laugh.
So, the last book. I'm just showing off now. The last book in the Discworld series had a special edition. The Shepherd's Crown. It comes in this amazing box.
Ooh.
It's got bees on it. It's come on, there we go. Don't know if the webcam's going to pick that up. It's super shiny and it's just like premium quality stuff.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I absolutely love the Discworld books. Yeah, I only found that one by accident. Nobody knew about it really. It was exclusive to a certain store chain here in the UK. They sold out pretty quickly and they're worth a lot of money now. But I'm going to keep mine because they're all amazing.
BGG wants to know how many times you've read the books.
Oh, one sec, my Windows antivirus is... sorry, what was the question again?
How many times you've read the books?
Well,
You just want to know.
Well, there are about 42 of them. I've read... oh, goodness. I can't honestly remember. I am making my way through... I recently reread The Colour of Magic, and I'm re-going through The Light Fantastic, which is the second one. With Rincewind and Two Flower and his magical luggage case of 1,000 legs. They're really, really funny. If you ever get a chance to read some, I would recommend it. But I can't really give you an answer to that question, I'm afraid.
You know, you really got to start questioning your life choices once.
When you start looking up, when you start looking at plushy foxes on eBay.
Well, I'm looking up the reviews of plushy fox.
Reviews. I want reviews. Always share reviews on Amazon.
I'm looking for some good ones. Like, somebody actually put in some thought into this review. Excellent quality, a nice balance between cute and realistic. My daughter and I both adore it. Soft fur, well made. 5 stars. Leah
Lovely.
Kennedy, December 12th, 2016.
Tell us another one.
No.
Another one flop.
Another one, Papa.
I'm going to need another cider at this rate. So going around, all of these rooms have... This entire room is 400 in height up to the corners, and then it's 600, so...
Steve, someone wants to know when you're gonna announce a Hopper plushie.
Oh, jeez. Those are the, like, mechanical plushies are difficult to make.
Someone said, I thought the Hopper plushie was already confirmed, but isn't that Gorilla Tiger?
Gorilla Tiger, yeah.
That confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
I want one.
Yeah, they're really cool. I don't have mine here, the prototype. It's at Mark's house, so next time he comes over, I'll ask him to bring it, and then I can show it on stream.
Gee, Mark. Man, one thing... So, this is stuff that never happened at Red 5 Studios, but they had this whole like line of plushies of different monsters from Firefall, and they were all so super cool looking, but they never made it past like just the prototype phase. But I wanted one so bad. There was like probably 20 different ones, and I got to sit by the person that designed all of them, and so they were all around my desk. It made me happy.
Nice.
I think I asked you this before, but did you know Thomas Sinchek?
I don't know. They worked at Red 5?
I think so.
There was like a lot of people that worked there during the time I was there, so...
That's true.
Like, we've had... When I was there, at one point we had like 240 people there, but they were always shifting out new people, so...
Was that the studio where the CEO like invested a lot of the money into like a film company or something?
Yeah, that would be Mark Kern.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I had heard.
There was a van that went to conventions. There was the whole movie studio with Andrew Volpe, and Andrew Volpe from Ludo was in charge of it. It's a band from Michigan that was popular when I was in high school. And I ended up working with Andrew Volpe a little bit. He helped me learn how to do voice acting. But he was in charge of the YouTube channel and the movie making.
Yeah, I seem to remember that there was a lot of people that were kind of complaining about that. Like, shouldn't
Yeah, it wasted a lot of money. I feel bad that I'm saying all these things, but they don't exist anymore, really, so it's okay.
Well, we're still allowed to make a movie club, right? I mean...
Yeah, movie club.
It's not going to be a movie studio, but we can talk about movies.
I'll just reenact every movie we watch, but with the toys in my room. That will be our movie studio.
That would be a great channel, actually.
I could reenact. I could reenact right now how to train a dragon. Oh, it's.
Oh yeah, you have enough dragons for that. I have the little plastic ones. I picked up a few packs of those a long time ago.
Meow. There you go.
Man, I love Toothless. Dan, what did you think about the second one, though?
Bleh. That wasn't me that made that noise. I liked it.
Yeah?
It was. I really liked the first one.
Not canon with its own lore.
Yes. And they also dropped a major spoiler in the trailer for it, for some reason.
Yep.
Which we'll not talk about.
At those movies.
Hopefully,
It's old now. You can talk about it.
Hopefully, well,
Yeah, I guess so.
Hopefully Dragon 3 will be much better. That'll be next year.
A third one?
There is, yeah.
Oh.
Have you seen any of the TV series?
Of course, I know that there's a third one in production, Steve.
Oh.
The TV show is so bad.
This TV show is... It's okay. I'm not gonna knock it. It's good.
Ugh.
He said that we consume loads of TV.
Well, yeah.
I must consume more. I'm Carly the consumer.
2, 4, 6.
So, I'll admit, I shed a few tears at the end of Dragon 2,
Hmm.
Yeah?
as it's being referred to in this conversation.
Dragon 2 Electric Boogaloo.
That's what I was gonna say.
I love that. But there was something that was just not. It just didn't have the same charm
Hmm.
as the
I
first
felt
one.
the same.
And let me ask you this, because Dan, you would know.
Mhm.
The first one was based off of a children's book, right?
Yes.
It's based off a book.
Now, was the second one based off of a book in the same series, or did they just make it up?
Ooh.
It is a
I
book series, I believe, but I don't
think
know.
I'm not really sure.
I
You
don't
asked
think
me.
the second one is necessarily based off the actual. It's like even more of a departure from what I know. One of my old roommates had the books, and I went and saw them with all of them.
But there was more than one book.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there were lots.
Okay. Well, that kind of answers my question. I'm just curious because I didn't know if DreamWorks or whoever made that completely went off the rails, or if it was true to the source material. Because it certainly didn't feel like the same, the same creator was behind it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm working on the humanoid mutant face again, based off of some of the feedback that I got from Rob, and it's just God, his face is so ugly. Messed
Rude.
up. Oh. Sorry, face. Didn't mean it like that.
There
So I've
comes there comes a point in time in every modeler's life when they have to ZBrush the bum.
The bum.
Oh yeah, the bum.
I love that. I forgot who tweeted it, but someone tweeted the picture of the mutant booty.
See, I called it ZBrush, not ZBrush.
ZBrush.
ZZ. I've been playing Story Seasons Trio of Towns recently because I've just wanted to farm. And I've been trying to pick out a wife. And I'm having a hard time deciding. I'm Rawl says I should choose one of the twins. But I don't know. It's just too hard.
Why not both?
That's also what he said. I'm gonna link the Bachelorette page in chat now.
Bachelorette?
Oh, so that they can choose who you're gonna marry?
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a lot of responsibility.
it is. If they let me choose multiple, I would, but I've got to narrow it down. I like most of them, to be honest. There's Lisette, the simple flower girl. She has her own shop. She sells flowers that she grows. She's very nice. Though she's been talking about the postman recently. I think she's interested in him.
Oh boy.
Breaking my heart.
Wait a
There you
minute,
go.
it's the postman.
The postman.
But one of the twins that likes me more than, so there's two of them, obviously the twins, duh. But one's Iluka, another one's Siluka, and Iluka is kind of like, she's kind of a brat, and Siluka is always sleepy. But Siluka has been talking about the craftsman that works in town, and so she's making me jealous. And then there's Komari. She's got a really cute outfit, and she's a waitress. But I can't seem to get her gifts that she likes, so she's not really caring for me.
Well, that's just too bad.
Yeah.
Are there same-sex weddings in this game?
No, that's why I'm playing as a boy. I don't like any... So I have two accounts, one where I'm playing as a boy and one as I'm playing as a girl. But I don't like any of the bachelor options. They all kind of suck. Though there is one where you can marry them whether you're a boy or a girl, and it's like a fox spirit.
We're being asked questions.
They're talking about my waifu stuff.
Oh. Did any of you play
Now
the cave?
The cave?
Yes. Didn't they
Ron
make...
Gilbert game?
Yeah, didn't they make the cave plus? Or something like that. I can't remember, but I think I
did
think I
not
played
play
that
the
one.
cave.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
that game. I haven't played that. I've wanted to. I remember at one point it might have been one of the free games on PSN, but I didn't end up playing it. But some people are talking about different marriage things in other games, and I always like that being an option in video games. It makes me want to play more.
Oh, you know, speaking of weddings.
Oh,
The one that just happened in Darling in the Franxx. The anime Darling in the Franxx wedding just happened.
No, that's not what I'm talking about, Carter.
Damn.
Daniel knows.
that's my thoughts on it.
You just down with the monarchy?
I couldn't care less.
Oh,
I
that's
really couldn't. And everyone here is going on about this wedding. I'm sorry. I know it might sound awful, but I couldn't care less.
Sorry. Sorry.
I fooled Daniel into thinking that I cared.
Yes, you did.
There is a question in chat now that is actually System Shock reboot related. It
Okay.
says, will all the puzzles work the same in SSR?
They're based off the same design principles, but they're being presented in a new way. Would you say that's a good way of putting it, Daniel?
Yes, I would actually, yeah. I would. Oh boy, we've got another wall that's a stupid height. Yeah, that's just going to be a flat 50, I'm afraid.
And there's just nothing more relaxing than ZBrush. Have you tried it, Dan?
Tried what? Sorry, I was reading the comments.
ZBrush?
Oh, ZBrush. No. Short answer to that question.
I bet you'd like it.
Probably. I've seen you work on it, work on things. It definitely looks interesting, yeah.
Happy Biscuit says kneel before ZBrush.
Ooh. sports question.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone
What?
gonna watch? Is anyone gonna watch the Capitals play Tampa Bay Lightning tonight? Game 6
Was that a question for us?
for everybody.
Oh, well, I have just a few questions. Who are the Capitals? Who are the other team? What sport? When is it?
It's hockey, American hockey, I guess, or both.
Oh, because the Las Vegas team.
Yeah,
Roll was telling me about that.
yeah. So there was an expansion team that started this year in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
which is really wild because obviously there's never been or never will be ice in Las Vegas.
It does snow there, though.
Oh, that's true. Up in the mountains, right?
Sometimes it does make it to the city. Very
No
rarely, though.
way.
It has.
Really?
Yeah. It's even snowed in California on the very rare occasion. Recently, it has been. Like, very lightly. But anyway, sports.
Anywho, so yeah, expansion teams usually aren't given much of a chance. Statistics wise, anyways, a new team generally won't make it that far, not even to the playoffs in most cases. But the Vegas Golden Knights swept the Los Angeles Kings in round 1, 4-0. They beat the Sharks 4-1 or 4-2 in round 2, and they just beat the Winnipeg Jets 4-1 in the Western Conference Final, and they're now in the Stanley Cup Final on their very first season. And it's
Yeah, that blows my mind.
It's also the 100th anniversary of the NHL, so it's like all these cool.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it's a
I was just kidding.
conspiracy, but
You are now getting sleepy emojis in chat.
Yeah.
oh, okay, fine. Sleepy emojis. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine.
Fine.
I'll just think about
Fine.
sports.
Don't even think about sports. Speaking of sports / esports, my friend, one of my Lolita friends, she went to go see the Overwatch games the other day.
Yeah.
And there's this girl player named Guri, and she brought her like a whole bunch of like hot Cheetos and a care package and like made a sign. And then they tweeted at my friend to her to come back and hang out, and she's like been fangirling ever since.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. You have a question. Doesn't making the map this way have negative performance effects? It's been a while since I've worked in this brush tool.
Absolutely. Oh, was that me?
So, because you're building...
Absolutely not. This engine is great. I can just plonk myself down anywhere, 60 FPS. You wouldn't be able to see because I haven't lit any of it, but yeah, let's go to a place I have lit.
It looks crazy when you're just like floating around everywhere in it.
Mm-hmm. So this is the whole level. Completely smooth, 60 FPS. There's nothing really taxing going on, it's just BSP. There's nothing to get really excited about. Oops. So, yeah. No performance problems whatsoever. And I've lost where I was now.
Oh, yeah. Darth's been asking this since last time, asking if you could stack all the levels in the same screen at the same time to create a complete station.
It would be possible through level streaming. That will be a very interesting thing that I probably will attempt just for funsies when I can. And when I can do that, I will take a picture and show everybody because it will look amazing.
Yeah.
Whether I don't know if things will line up perfectly. If they did, it would be incredible. because I've laid the lifts out exactly how they were in the original. So if they do line up, that'd be quite incredible, actually. But yeah, I will definitely share a picture when that happens.
Yeah, they really want to see you do that eventually.
Every single BSP level. That'd be incredible, yeah.
Yeah, that would just be more for visualization purposes, though. That's not how it's going to be.
No.
Oh yeah, that'd be just like just showing off, really. Showing off what I've done and just seeing if they stack all together.
Yeah, it'd make for a cool image.
Mm.
Darth is asking now, this has been asked, I'm sure, but will there be loading screens?
We were talking about a system that would make the whole game more or less seamless. I'm not sure programmatically how possible that is going to be, but that's how we would prefer it to be.
We'll have the text on screen, the elevator begins to move every time we go. Two, four. Okay.
Someone says, on elevators, please. I want more time with that sweet, sweet lift song.
It was a pretty cool song.
Oh yeah.
I've probably listened to that about 100 times.
Yeah. Especially John's version.
John sometimes makes spooky music and sends it to me.
I'm gonna have to shoot you. I say 2. So we go. Okay.
Another question is, will there be an option to switch between remaster and original soundtrack?
I don't believe so. It'd probably take a lot of programming work to do that.
That's a difficult one. In the music in the original game was, for lack of a better term, kind of procedurally not generated but procedurally played as to where you were on the station. So that would complicate things a heck of a lot more.
I know we want to do it in the same way.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess if like John were to copy the tracks that were laid out or the sequences that were built out in the original, they could probably be oriented the same way so that the remake of the same track would play when the original would play. Like, you know, this actually brings up an interesting idea. Since we're not going to have John do a lot of the music until later on, I wonder if, in order to develop the system, if we just use the original music as a template, so we can figure out how to do it before he starts working, and then that way we'd have that all loaded up in the game, and then John would just create a separate audio track to replace that one, and then we could keep the original in the game and then have that as an option to just use the original soundtrack if you wanted. Does that seem like it would be plausible?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say it could be feasible. Yeah.
So yeah, that could actually be one of those things that we just do to save us time and to figure something out before we invest the resources into redoing it, and then just leave it in. Be a nice feature. And then we'll be like, oh yeah, it's a total bonus. We meant to do this. But now everybody in stream knows our dark secret, so.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Patrios, it says you're going to have dynamic/situational music though, right?
Yes. Yeah. Just like the original. Chirp, chirp.
There's
Crickets.
another question now. Did you figure out the part of the station from last time where the floor was paper thin?
No. I'm building the rest of the station first, and then that bit will probably be last, because if I were to build that, it could have a awful knock-on effect with the rest of the level, whereas if I build the rest of the level first, the problem will be not as bad. I can work around things much better. So yeah, solution to that will be somewhere later on.
Here's another question. Have you seen the remade showed and reveal scene in the Cry 3 engine on YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Didn't we work with that guy briefly?
Yeah.
Pretty sure we brought him in.
Ooh.
That was I know him. Shit, his name is totally leaving me right now, but yeah, we had him do an test. Forget his name. Really great guy though, but coincidentally also in England.
Yes.
It's basically our talent pool. Yeah, I would say that we reached out to a lot of people who have posted artwork, personal projects over the years, pretty much anything to do with System Shock, whose work that we really liked, to see if they wanted to be involved in some way. One of those people was Jonah Loeb, who is a character artist, or was a character artist at Bethesda. He worked on Skyrim, he worked on the Fallout series, and you would probably recognize his work. He did the Cyborg Midwife from System Shock 2, that illustration. And he was our character artist for the Unity demo. So yeah, we tried to draw from the people that were essentially keeping the franchise alive while it was kind of dormant.
Here's a question. What kind of experience would I need to get involved with the team?
It would help to have some game development experience. And then as for roles and stuff right now, we're not currently looking for additional help, but we are going to be needing environment artists, probably more than anything in the near future.
And you have to love Shock.
Oh yeah, that helps.
Shodan has to be your bae.
Oh my goodness.
We're now looking for a new level designer.
Wow.
Fired on stream. A pleasure working with you.
Oh, Obsidian Carnage X12 says, I'm getting a Shodan tattoo hopefully this year.
Wow.
I say, when you do, please share.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to see it. We were talking about that actually because we're going to talk about this in the latest Kickstarter update, but we've since met some of our extra goals for the social media stretch goals that we had on our Kickstarter. And one of those is that somebody on the Shock development team has to get a tattoo.
And that will be you, or?
It may be me. I know that John was like down with the idea, but I got one whole arm that's got no ink on it. Well, it's got a little bit, but I figured,
But
hell,
it
if I'm
needs
gonna,
more.
yeah, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well do like a whole System Shock sleeve.
That'd be cool.
Be rad.
Alright, get that virus mutant on there.
Oh no.
If you do, make sure the art is finalized first.
Oh, yes. You have to run that through approval.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the artist that I had do my the tattoo I have now, it was like a 6-month process of going back and forth on the design. And I mean, our first meeting was just like 2 hours of basically just going over references and talking about art and really getting into the nitty-gritty of, you know, what the whole design was going to be and where it was going to go and how it was going to wrap around my arm and all this other stuff. So yeah, if we do this, it's going to be done right.
Someone said, are you going to get a depiction of Citadel Station on your sleeve?
Maybe. I mean, what I was kind of envisioning was like an Art Nouveau version of Shodan.
That would be cool.
And so it would, I mean, it would make sense that Citadel Station were on there. Maybe like in a stylized way.
I'm getting
yeah, we'll
another
see.
tattoo next month.
Is it gonna be?
It's going on
Another
the
anime
anime.
tattoo?
Yeah, it's going on the anime side. I have one only line work goth style side and then one anime side. So this one's gonna be a Sailor Mini Moon and all three of the cats. But I have plans for a lot more now.
That one that you got, the Crybaby one, was really good.
Oh yeah, the
Like-
Sailor Moon Crybaby one. I love that one.
The line work and everything was just really, really great.
I love, I mean, I technically only have 3 tattoos, even though one spans almost my whole arm. Like my whole top half of my arm. That one's one of my favorite ones. It has, from my first artist, the girl in a Lolita dress and all the flowers.
Is it a recent
I'm
one?
It came just after the Sailor Moon one.
Ah.
But I had planned that one longer. Like I had, my appointment was like made a year in advance.
Dan's got ink, right, Dan?
allergic to pain,
Oh.
so no.
I have a very high pain tolerance.
I felt like I just, when I got my tattoo done, it was like, it hurt like hell for about 5 minutes, and then I just like went into some weird trance for the next like 5 hours, and yeah, it was weird. Your body just gets like flooded with endorphins and all kinds of adrenaline and everything else that it can possibly do to numb the pain, and you just, it's almost like
Tripping out, man.
yeah, it's almost like you're getting high.
And
I-
just different areas are more sensitive than others.
He's going to be thrilled. He's going to get a mention now. But my brother has a lot of tattoos, and I mean a lot.
What?
Oh goodness.
Kind of, what's the subject matter?
Ooh, no, I can't remember now. I'm sure he'll tell me the next time he sees me, because he watches these. Hi. But yeah, he has a lot of tattoos. I just don't.
Every once in a while, I get like a craving, you know.
I fancy waking up to a lot of pain today. Is that how you feel?
It's hard to describe actually because I know that same feeling. Like you just want it. I don't know why.
It's just fun, you know. I had to play this mind game with myself too, because it would hurt like hell, like sometimes, like on my elbow and like on the inside of my arm and near my armpit would just be like excruciating. And you gotta sit there. Like for me, I had to sit there for like 6 hours, and it was like multiple times. I think like 5 times. So total of anywhere between 25 and 30 hours I was on the table. And like your body is just telling you, it's like, hey, there's this like razor sharp needle going into me, and you're just sitting here and you're allowing this to happen, and I want to like basically flee, you know. I can't do it. Like this is not, no, like please, like get up, make this stop. Like you can do it. And you have to tell yourself, like, no, this is, I'm paying a lot of money for this. Can't be a whip.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta just sit through it. And it's like
It's
mind
easy
over
to
matter
accidentally
stuff.
twitch, like the little jerk, you know?
Oh yeah, ooh,
That's, yeah.
it's bizarre. It's like you come to this weird realization that you're this like ball of flesh full of nerves and tubes and pipes and things, and it's basically just this vessel that you're in charge of keeping alive. And while you're doing this, your body is reacting all on its own, and it's like begging you. It's like, please, no more. It's weird.
If you say so. Wouldn't know, but if you say so.
So you're saying you don't have a Nightdive tattoo, Dan? Is that what you're telling me?
You need the Nightdive logo right up in the forehead.
I could. I can compromise here. I can get a Nightdive temporary tattoo.
Ooh.
You know,
Let's
just
make some.
apply a little water, just sticker, and do that.
Oh, but what if it gets caught in your arm hair and you have to eventually pull off?
Oh no.
Then,
Ow, ow, ow.
woe is me.
We should make little Shodan and Nightdive temporary tattoos. Just like the other idea.
Oh, yeah.
The other idea.
Knock you out.
I just said, am I going to knock you out?
Yeah, I'm fucking Alex.
Alright.
Don't knock her out. That's mean.
She's really sick.
Oh.
She got really sick.
So's
somehow.
Roll. He's sick too right now.
Yeah, my mom came to visit. I told you she's still here, and she like lost her voice, like on the second day of being here, and then Alex got really sick, and so they're all just like being lazy on the couch and playing video games.
Comfy cozy.
Yeah.
We're all
That's all you
playing
can
Dota
do.
right now, but I don't think that's gonna make him get better. It might make him worse. Dota's too much stress.
Yeah.
A question here from Darth says, there was some discussion of the figures from the Kickstarter repair bot and Citadel Station itself being too fragile. Has this been resolved?
No. We've since had some people get in contact with us saying that they could produce them without there being issues, that type of thing. But again, it was just kind of too early for us to kind of get back into that. It was more of to give an update as to what we were thinking in terms of those original things. And I also wanted to give people an opportunity to weigh in on what they wanted as far as that goes, because while the repair bot is going to be in the game, there's going to be more interesting enemies that would probably make cooler figurines. Personally, as a toy collector, I was thinking about
I
it.
want a Cortex Reaver so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But one that you
Mhm.
can actually put over figures you already have. Because I have a lot of Figmas and like other things like that. And I would love to put a Cortex Reaver on one of my Mammy from Madoka. Ugh, that's my dream.
Is this an idea that you just came up with?
I've been saying it for months.
What? This is
I've
the
been
first
saying-
time I've heard this.
No, I told you about, well, maybe you don't remember because it was at GDC. At GDC, I was talking to you and Jason about, and John, I think, was there too, that I have a Mammy figure from Madoka Magica, and how cool it would be because she gets beheaded in that anime, like her head gets bitten off. I was like, it'd be so cool to have a Cortex Reaver to attach to that.
Because that is like one of the coolest ideas I've heard.
I've brought it up to multiple people, and I just will keep bringing it up until it happens.
All right, well, that is seriously really cool. Yeah, can you send me a picture of that figurine? I want to just see, because
Okay.
the way that we would probably want to do it is to figure out what kind of like head joint a lot of these figures have, and then make a little
Yeah.
receptacle thing.
I can send you images of a Figma attachment and one of a Bandai posable figure attachment as well, and you can take a look at those.
Okay. That would be so cool.
Everyone's asking for a hopper.
Everyone keeps bringing up Hopper.
Why? Why? It'd be cool if it was like a USB hopper, right? And you could like plug it in and the tip would glow. But that's what I mean. I think that, to answer the question, I just thought that there would be better opportunities for other characters and things, and I just wanted people to start thinking about those, so that if we do a vote, or we do figure we want to do something else that's a little cooler, you know, like a Cortex Reaver that you could put on your existing figures or something.
That's my dream. That's
And
all
we'd
I
have the
want.
opportunity to discuss it.
Do you know,
That is a super cool idea.
do you know what we could do also? You could make the Cortex Reaver toy, but then you could have sold separately. You could have a half a corpse with a torso, and he's just kind of hanging down. So you could attach him to the underside.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Yeah, and I would want one too, where you could just swap out and just have the brain in the jar. Oh my god. Yeah, I can kind of picture it already in the package.
Action figure, moving parts.
I've got some buddies that work at Nika, so I don't know. Maybe I'll pose that to them. See if they want to get started on that right away.
Chop chop.
Say, I'll order 4,000 of those for our backers. Be cool.
That is 300 by 600.
Steve, I just sent you a whole bunch of images of this character's head being bit off death.
Okay.
Tinkelp is asking if this is Spyro music in the background, and yes, it is.
Yep.
It's always Spyro music, I guess, isn't it?
Yep. Unapologetically Spyro.
Watery Tart says, Daniel likes dragons. This is what I've learned today.
Kind of like some.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced yet.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We are getting up to the... I think there's another antenna over here. Ooh. Yeah. Oh no, this is this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, there is an antenna that way. I forget how big this level is.
We're 10 minutes from hitting our 2-hour mark.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Time really does go by so quickly when you're doing this.
I'm sleepy for some reason. I just had that giant nose, and I'm still dead. And I didn't even have, like, any morning caffeine. I was trying to be, behaved.
Well, I was going to say, don't drink any more.
No, I had 3 servings worth of Nas already. Because that one can is, like, 3 servings.
I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
It's taken almost a lifetime to get this bad with caffeine.
It's a lifetime, huh?
Blame my mother. She got me started with my first mocha when I was 5 years old. She thought it would be okay.
And now you're the caffeine monster.
Yeah, she's just as bad as me, though.
Slurm. It's highly addictive.
I missed that show. Is it still going? Didn't they bring
No.
it back?
They
Hmm.
brought it back twice.
Oh wow.
The
Right, let's bring it back again.
It's got a really good ending, though. It's very satisfying.
Well, the final episode.
I had never seen the final episode until recently, actually.
No spoilers, please.
I won't say anything.
It's kind of hard to watch here in the UK, so I will find a way. And we have yet another oddly shaped room. Well, not shaped, but height-wise it's a bit weird.
Weird. Tugalaw says, speaking of shows, there's a new Red Dwarf voice pack for XCOM 2, Daniel.
When everything is going wrong. Change of plan! Leg it! Yeah. I can see that working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 5 by... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Darth wants to know, can you make donut shapes in this editor?
Donut shapes.
In 3D packages, it's called a torus.
Let's see, cylinder. There must be an option for it.
Can you make a hot dog shape?
Yeah, you can make a donut. There you go. That's
Dog.
I'm just gonna start saying random things. I'm getting tired.
that's your donut. You can change the that, and you can
That
change
looks
the.
like a donut.
Hang on, let me give it more size. There we go. That's a donut.
I guess.
Do you want me to make a hot dog? I can make a hot dog.
It makes me think more of a pineapple when I'm looking at this.
So I guess here's a hot dog. When
Obsidian Carnage is asking, are these maps the ones you're using for the remaster? I love the dedication to getting it as close as possible.
Yep, they are. So there's your hot dog. There's your donut. Want me to do anything with them? Or shall I just delete them and carry on?
Delete. Delete this.
Steve knew where I was going with that.
Man, I am just.
Are you done?
My eyes feel so heavy. I need to. I've been having some breathing issues, so I can't sleep as easily. So I think that's the problem. But now I feel delirious.
Like holding your breath on purpose?
No, my chest just tightens up really bad, so I can't fall asleep. Like if I do, like it's almost like I don't know. It's like I stop breathing, so it takes me a little while.
I had to awkwardly go over to my neighbor's house last night, the one on the other side of the fence, because they have like a little pond with like a pump, like a koi pond.
Uh-huh.
And it was like making this awful noise, like right next to where I sleep. It was going. I had to go over and tell them at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, I think your pump is broken. I can't go to sleep.
That
like,
sounds
oh
awful.
shit. They're like, oh, it's probably just out of water. And they went and fixed it. And I was like, oh, thank you. And now I feel bad. I like went over and complained, you know. But Alex was saying now they're gonna be like all pissed off, and when our chicken's making noise, they're gonna be like, "Hey, your chickens."
Just give them some free eggs and they'll be fine.
You know, I thought about that too. I was like, have some eggs.
Please take my eggs.
They're all that I have.
In Story of Seasons, I had a chicken coop, but I recently got some quails, and now I want real quails. They look so cute.
They do.
Have you ever been to a restaurant where they serve quail eggs?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of quail egg. It's just whatever. I thought it was gonna. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it was gonna be this magical
you actually
thing.
ordered it.
I ordered there's this really hipster breakfast place near my mom's house called Break of Dawn, and this weird breakfast bowl I got had a quail egg on top.
Whoa, was it in the shell or?
No, it was like a fried quail egg.
Oh.
And it was on top of like black
get
rice.
them raw.
Ugh.
I mean the fried is like half raw essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just weird. I went to like an Asian restaurant and there was like a whole party and they ordered like all these quail eggs and I was like, but they're so small and cute. Why would you want to eat them?
I know, I feel so sad because they're so small and cute.
We have wild pheasants around here.
Pheasants.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Just thought I'd share that. We get these idiots trying to hunt them.
Have you gone on a hunt? Have you gotten any?
No! I'm not gonna kill poor bird. Why would I do that?
On a weekly fox hunt.
Oh yeah.
With the fox plushes from earlier.
That's how they make them. I thought you understood that.
No, these stuffed animals.
I actually bought.
Mental note: the girl knows too much.
Goodwill, and somebody had a bunch of like fox furs there, like a gray fox and a red fox pelt, and I bought them.
Cool.
Because I felt bad for them, and now my cats sleep in them.
Aww. I feel really bad when I see like real fur. It makes me feel so sad, but man, is it soft.
But man, is it worth it.
No, I have a teddy bear hair jacket, so it's like supposed to be a fake fur, and it's purpley blue, but it's like made with real teddy bears.
Oh.
Because, you know, you can't have real fur, so might as well sacrifice teddy bears.
Oh my god. That's actually kind of a cute idea, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel I could never. Vintage fur is okay because, like, it's already in existence. You're not supporting the industry if you're finding it at like a vintage shop, like used.
Mhm.
But I could never support a modern day fur. Darth says, Daniel, is the ramp too long in this room or too short? Can't. He's like. Then he says, maybe I'm crazy.
Is the ramp?
Yeah. I don't know because the delay in stream. I don't know which one they mean.
Ramp's just.
Is
I
it
counted it
really,
right. I counted it right. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8,
Don't question
10,
the large
12.
purple large purple orbs, no wall.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, it's fine.
Darth says, I'm just crazy. And we have just hit our 2-hour mark. Do we want to give anything away? I don't know if we have anything to give away this stream.
We could give away something.
Yeah. Like what? Let's do it.
What does chat want?
Chat, would you want like a game key from our library or a free sub to our channel or what? What? Tin Kelp says they want a sandwich. Someone says they want virtual cookies. None of this is things I can deliver.
Well, you did say a free sub.
Oh.
Technicality.
Ah.
I bet we could probably order somebody a sandwich and then have Grubhub
Oh my
deliver it to them.
That would be an interesting kind of giveaway.
Called Deliveroo.
Someone says, how about a stream from John or Chris?
Oh.
Wow.
Jeez. Go right for the heart.
Yep, guess
What's
my
a
streams
key
are
we
interesting.
haven't given away? Because we always do Turok keys.
Oh, we
And we
got
always
a
do a
lot of
System
games.
Shock pack.
We got a lot.
How about hold on. How about Tender Loving Care?
Oh
Ooh.
god.
That would be a good key to give away.
We could do that.
All right, I want to give away a key for TLC.
I
Who doesn't
am.
need some TLC?
Oh goodness.
Who doesn't need some TLC?
I'm loading up the giveaway bot.
Oh yeah.
You asked for this. It's on your head.
Mobile armor game. What are those white, pillowy looking things? I'm just looking at the stream now.
Oh, those are what I used to represent the CPU nodes. So I just took spheres and just dumped them down on the middle little raised platform.
Looks like a final art asset to me.
Daniel or Steve, who can get me the TLC key? I'm gonna do the giveaway now.
I can do it. Dan,
Okay.
keep plugging away. Oh god. I think the TLC keys have been added into this, yeah?
Are you looking at the right spreadsheet?
I am in the Steam keys for distribution spreadsheet.
I'm hoping that there are some there.
Oops, hopefully.
Oh, there are. I found them.
Okay.
Whew, thank goodness.
Yeah, what a tragedy that would have been.
I'm still with a job. Yay!
Carly, I'll PM you here.
Thank you. Everyone's entering. Oh my god.
What do you do?
So sneaky. I'm gonna draw it in 1 minute.
Employees of Nightdive Studios are not eligible.
If you win,
That'd be so funny. That would be so funny.
If I win, then we'll have to do a special giveaway.
Ooh.
Another TLC key.
You get a key, and you get a key, and you get a key.
alright. 30 seconds until I draw.
Better hope I win.
Oh. Yes, it does have John Hurt in it.
Rip.
When we got this game, I died. I couldn't believe it.
I died, but I had to play it.
I just announced the winner. It is Tin Kelp.
Tim Kelp, come on down.
Boo-doo-boo. Boo-doo-boo.
I am not making that roof 225. Forget it. Not doing it.
Tin Kelp, I have sent you the key.
Congratulations, Tin Kelp.
Is it really congratulations we should be giving?
Yeah.
Daniel, let us have it.
Do we want to give away a second one?
Yeah, okay.
I will draw another person now.
Just to spite Daniel.
I have announced the winner in chat. The third player. 1 moment, I will get you the key.
Did I get that for you yet? I didn't, right? Okay, one sec. Why did I write that?
I have sent the third player your code for TLC. Now you're doing it.
I was worried for a second, Steve, that you were going to say that a special giveaway was a key for Nam.
We should just give that away.
Then I'd be like, I'd just leave the stream.
The greatest build game ever made.
I feel
Struck a
sick.
chord.
I feel sick.
The third player, you should stream playing TLC since you stream. Maybe I will too in the future. I don't know if it's appropriate actually.
No. No.
Just kidding.
But I think you should.
How much trouble could we possibly get in? Let's find out.
Yeah, right? I know some people that work at Twitch. I can get us unbanned. Never happen again. I promise. Hello. I'm on the stream with Carly and Dan.
Oh,
It's okay.
Hi.
I'm not on
Yeah.
video. They can't see me.
it's getting hard over here.
Where's Cairo?
Any last minute questions before we wrap things up today?
I do. Where's Cairo?
You can't see. I'm sure Cairo's out there.
Tired him out being outside.
Oh. I can't.
Darth is saying, do you go for all IPs or only ones that are interest to you?
It's more like probably at first we went for stuff that we were just like, oh, it'd be so cool if we got that. And then once we couldn't get that, we would kind of just see what else was out there. We get a lot of requests from people through email to check stuff out, and sometimes there's some stuff that we've never even heard of, and we'll check it out. We actually just got the rights to a game today.
Ooh.
That probably not a lot of people have played, but I know that there is a fan base out there for it, so it'll be exciting once we get to announce that.
I was gonna say, give us a world exclusive right on the stream, on my stream.
World exclusive? Not yet. I can't do it yet. Can't. I would love to, but I can't.
Darn it. Well, I was happy to get that room finished because that was the CPU node room. So that's done.
Garrett B is asking, are we ever going to do any original work?
It's almost like a backhanded compliment. So, you ever gonna do anything original, or just... I know that's not what he meant. Yes. Yeah, we will. I talked about it on my stream. We've got some ideas, or I've got some ideas kind of kicking around of what we might want next. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll get there though.
Any more questions?
Questions? Anybody? Anybody?
The rights to Lands of Lore. Make it a proper re-release. Dang it, Bobby.
Well, if that's it, I'll just say we have streams for this week, Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be doing more gaming, trying to finish up I Have No Mouth. And then Steve will be here on Friday doing more art stuff.
Yep. I'm going to save that, build it, and call it a day.
Cool. If you don't already, and you want to make sure you get notified when we stream, make sure to follow us. Follow our Twitch, join us on Discord, follow our Twitter or Facebook, because we always announce when we're about to stream. If you've missed any in the past and you want to watch more, click on the TV below to go to the YouTube playlist of our streams. What else? That's it for now, I think.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Please like, comment, and subscribe to my life. I'll tell you things that you're not interested in hearing, but it'll be fun.
Alright. Yep. Let's call it there. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Say bye-bye, everybody.
Da-da-da.
Bye-bye.
Da-da-da-da.